This is TWiT.
Oh, man, I need a beer. Fortunately.
I have a perfect pick for today, yes. I have to say. I've outdone myself on this pick.
Wow.
Sunday is St. Patrick's Day.
Sunday is St. Patrick's Day.
St. Patrick's Day.
And we don't drink green beer. In fact, I think, as I remember, you stay home.
Yes. You don't want to go outside. It's amateur hour on St. Patrick's Day. But if you are going to drink beer on St. Patrick's Day, and who isn't, you would probably like a dry Irish stout. Luckily, you don't only have to go with Guinness. There are a lot of other options these days. And Two Roads Brewing from Connecticut has an excellent stout that's available on Nitro Pour in many places. And it has a great beer name. It's called the Irish Exit.
What does that mean?
Not sure if everybody knows what that is.
I don't.
I feel
if you're from New England,
like
you know.
It's like a tax strategy.
No. If you're from New England, you know. So if somebody makes an Irish exit, it means they leave somewhere without saying bye to the people who they're with.
Oh, I do that every time. Is that, there's a name for that? I do too. Yeah.
Yes. So,
I call that the classic Thurrott chew and screw.
Exactly. When you don't want to take like the extra half hour to say bye to everyone. So you kind of exit out the side door and everybody said, "Where'd you go?" I made an Irish exit.
Oh. Is that frowned upon?
Is that frowned upon?
Some people frown upon it. In my family, it's kind of standard behavior. But
I always want to say goodbye to the host and the hostess. Thank you for a lovely time.
I'm kind of famous for just taking off, and people are like, "Wow, where'd you go?"
Family events, it makes tons of sense because eventually someone's going to start crying, and you just want to get out of it.
Yeah. Irish exit.
So it's called Two Roads Irish Exit. It's a dry Irish stout, low ABV. You can drink a lot of them. And
so you mentioned Nitro Pour, and I'm seeing that more and more.
Yeah. Have you ever had that like for a coffee?
Yeah.
You can get Starbucks Nitro
So what is it? They don't use oxygen. They're not using air. They're using.
How do they do it?
An inert gas.
Like forcing? Yeah, they're like forcing it to coffee or beer.
Yeah.
Right?
What is the advantage? It doesn't oxidize. I think there's no oxygen.
I don't know what
so
the advantage is. To me, it tastes much more creamy. And smooth.
In beer, the head becomes very fine.
Yeah.
With a Nitro Pour.
I'm not sure exactly how they do it technically. I could look that up, but
well, they gas it up with nitrogen instead of air, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, here nitrogen bubbles are smaller than CO2 bubbles, meaning the beers don't feel as carbonated when they're on Nitro Pour. Yeah, yes. I should have known that. But so if you ever have a stout on Nitro Pour, it's so smooth. It's almost like you're drinking like hot chocolate.
So normally they use carbon dioxide to fizz it. This is nitrogen instead. Actually, it's still got CO2, but it's a little more nitrogen.
Less or something.
70-30, yeah. 70% nitrogen.
But
Nitrogen is mostly insoluble in liquid, which is why you don't end up with a lot of prickly bubbles in nitro beer. You get a gas that buoys up the creamy head. How many times have I said that? There's smaller bubbles. Okay. On the other hand, you don't get the aromatics pushed up into the glass that CO2 does. So,
it's worth it though. It's really, really nice and smooth and easy to drink.